Hey guys, what's up? It's Kira, and today I decided to do a first day of school makeup tutorial for you guys. So I know that there are a lot of back to school makeup tutorials, but on your first day of school, you want to look as cute as possible for your crush or any cute guys that you're gonna see, or girls. I don't judge. And I'm just. So I see a lot of back to school makeup tutorials for you guys on the internet and on YouTube and stuff, but I wanted to do a first day of school look because first day of school you're trying to look super cute, you want to make good first impressions. I'm going to new school, so I want to look hot on the first day. So I finally got my Anastasia World Traveler palette in, and I'm going to show you guys how to use this palette to achieve a really soft smoky eye. And yeah, so if you guys want to find out how to get this look going on, then keep on watching. So hey guys, first of all, I'm going to start priming my face with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer, and you know that's my favorite primer. So sorry if you guys are going to see me talking a lot in this video, but it's because I thought that I was going to just leave my voice in it, but I decided to do a voiceover. Right now I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in love with this foundation. Right now I'm working off of a sampler, but I definitely am going to go back to Sephora and purchase this foundation. I really like the coverage. It's a perfect match for my skin. As you can see, my skin's a little bit lighter than my neck, so this just perfectly matches my neck, which is what you're always going for when you're picking foundation. As you guys can tell from my past few videos, I've just been using beauty blenders always when putting on foundation because I find that the finish is always like perfectly airbrushed, and I haven't even picked up one of my buffer brushes in months because I've just been addicted to this beauty blender method. Now I'm taking my Revlon Dark Spot Concealer treatment, and I'm using that as my highlight, and then I'm going to grab my NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going to get that under. It's more of a highlight for me that I use the NARS for, but then I use my Revlon for actually concealing, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that all under my eyes.
And you didn't even notice it. No, you never noticed it.
I'm so excited for back to school. I'm like so excited to wear this look tomorrow, and yeah, I'm just stoked. I don't know who gets excited over like putting on makeup in the morning, but it's definitely me, and I don't even know why. Now I'm just taking a loose powder that's a little bit lighter than my face, and I'm going to do the baking method, which is when you just basically pile in a bunch of loose powder under your eye area, on your forehead, on your chin, and you just let it bake for about 5 to 10 minutes. And what this does is that your skin, the powder soaks in all the oils in your skin, so when you do brush off the excess, you just have a beautiful flawless finish. As you can see, I've brushed off the excess and my skin looks really smooth. There's no creases under there. And I'm taking my base bronzer, which is the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan, and I'm just going to use that to kind of bronze up my cheeks and bring some color back to my cheeks. I love this bronzer for starting off as my base contour because it's like a perfect transitioning shade when I do add my darkest contour color, and it just makes sure that it doesn't look like I have like dark lines painted onto my face. Taking one of of my darker contour shades, and I'm going to start by contouring down my nose. Now what I do is I kind of go in a little bit more, because as you can tell I have a really flat nose, so this is going to create the illusion of having a bridge. So it's going to bring the bridge of my nose forward, which will make me look like I have a straight nose. And what I do is I start by using a really dark contour shade, and I just kind of draw a line down, and obviously I don't leave it like this because I don't want to have two dark lines on my face, but I'm just going to do that and make sure that my nose looks straight. And I didn't show it, I don't know why I edited it out, but I take a lighter pressed powder and I just blend down the middle of my nose until it goes like away and like the line doesn't look too thick. Now I took a straight brush and I chiseled my cheekbones with a dark contour shade, and then I just blended it out with my base contour shade from NYX, and I'm just using my Real Techniques contour brush, which is my holy grail contour brush because it just gets right into my cheekbones perfectly, and I always find that my contour is fire whenever I use this brush. Now I'm going to start by priming my eyes, and I hate that my camera was unfocused for this, but I'm using the NYX Creamy primer, and I'm going to set that with the Anastasia shade here, and it's called the Soft Peach. And I'm just using a flat brush to kind of get that all over my lid. Now I'm using Morocco from the Anastasia palette, and I'm going to get that in my crease as my transition shade. And I'm absolutely in love with Morocco. I said it in the video when I was speaking, but like it's just my favorite transition shade. I've been using it for like as soon as I got the palette, I like popped on and did a random eyeshadow look. This is Fudge, and I'm gonna use this to create a cut crease, and I'm also gonna use it to darken my bottom lid. Now I'm just going to go in with Pink Champagne, and I'm going to get that on my lid as my main color, and I'm just kind of packing that on with a smudge brush, and I'm packing that on very lightly so it creates a sparkle but it doesn't look too vibrant. And now I'm going back with Fudge. Why am I sitting? I can't speak. Now I'm going back in with Fudge in my outer V, and I'm just going to blend that out towards my crease, but I just want to kind of have it darker to the end and just smoke out into the middle. I don't want to create too much of a dark smoky eye, so that's why I'm using brown. I'm just making sure that Fudge blends in perfectly to my transition shade, which is in my crease. And now I'm taking a brown eyeliner pencil, and I'm just creating a wing by going directly diagonal of where my eyelid is. I'm not going to flick it up or anything. I'm just going to create a soft wing, and then I'm going to go into my bottom lash line, and I'm just going to kind of bring it in there. Now I'm taking a bit of the Noir shade, which is in the palette. It's a black, and I'm just adding that to my outer V, checking to make sure it's focused, but it definitely wasn't focused. And I'm just blending that out with a clean brush so it won't be too dark, but I just want to have a little bit of that depth. I really wish the camera was in focus so you guys could see how beautiful these colors looked and how beautiful the eye looked. Now I'm taking Berlini, which is a really soft peach shimmery color, and I'm adding that into my inner corner, and I'm bringing it also to my bottom lash line. Now I'm just deepening my contour even more, because as you guys can see, my hair is black, so if my face is too light, then it doesn't look as fierce as I want it to be. So I'm just making sure I got that contour on fleek. Now I'm going in with my Hard Candy Hula Hula bronze highlighter, and I'm just using that as my base because y'all know I'm already going to be strobing. Now I'm popping on my little foundation brush, my Mary Luminizer, and I'm just getting that on the very highest points of my cheek, just so when I turn to the light, people are like, holy crap, her highlight is on fleek. So I'm just making sure I pop a little bit on that high point of my cheek, and I'm just going to put some on top of my brow bone, and some on my nose and my lip. my lip, my upper lip. Now I'm taking this Wine Baked blush from Revlon, and I'm just adding that to my contour, and I'm just blending it in, just so my contour isn't too brown. It's just kind of dark reddish. Just looks cute. Like, it doesn't look like I have pink on there, but that's how I like to add blush, because I don't really like to have it on the middles of my cheeks. And now for eyelashes, which I'm just going to zoom past for you guys, because you already know I don't like wearing falsies. I feel that my eyelashes are at a good length, so I'm just going to pop on some mascara. And I'm first starting off with my Rimmel London mascara with Argan Oil, which is always my start because it kind of separates my lashes but still coats them. And then I move on to using my Scandalize from Rimmel as well. It's just a big orange, big brush. And I use that after my Rimmel because it doesn't do a good job of separating my lashes. So it just does a good job of adding more black to them, making them stand out even more. Because my eyelashes are kind of grayish and they're not really easy to be seen. See, like, my lashes are already pretty long that I don't need to wear falsies unless I'm doing like a really dark smoky eye where my eyelashes won't be seen. That's when I'll pop on some falsies. But on the first day of school, you don't want to look like a cake face, so I definitely wouldn't be wearing falsies on the first day of school. Now I'm just doing the same thing to my bottom lashes because I love having long bottom lashes. For me, like, if you can see the other side of my face from this angle, you can see that without my lashes, my face looks completely different. Like, one day I think I forgot to do my lashes for school and it looked horrible. Now I'm taking my London shade from NYX in their matte creams, and I'm just popping on some of a brown eyeliner pencil on the edges just to darken that color a bit because I love to have a nice little dark nude. And I'm just going to mix that together so I get the consistency and the color that I want. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is what I will be sporting on my first day back to school, and I'm absolutely loving the smoky eye. I look fierce AF. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe, share this video to your friends, and I will see you guys later.